My daughter banned my 17-year-old niece from her wedding, and then acted shocked when I refused to show up. My daughter Madison had always been the center of attention in our family. Every achievement, every celebration, every major milestone somehow became about her. And honestly, I was proud of her. She was confident, successful, and always knew how to light up a room. So when she got engaged, nobody was surprised when the wedding instantly became the biggest family event of the year. What shocked me was what happened next. My niece, Chloe, was 17. She adored Madison. For months, she helped with everything. She compared decorations, ran errands, helped organize appointments, spent countless evenings listening to conversations about venues, flowers, invitations, and seating plans. She gave her time freely because she loved her cousin. Then one afternoon, Madison invited me to lunch. At first, everything felt normal. We talked about work, family, wedding plans. Then her expression changed. She put down her drink and said, "Dad, there's something I need to tell you." I looked at her. "What is it?" She hesitated. "We've decided the wedding will be adults only." I frowned. "Adults only?" She nodded. "No guests under 18. It took me a moment to process what she was saying. Chloe is 17. I know. She turns 18 in a few months. I know. I stared at her. "She's family." Madison sighed. "We want a more elegant atmosphere." I couldn't believe it. Chloe wasn't immature. She wasn't disruptive. She was kind, respectful, and more responsible than many adults I knew. I asked one question. "Does Chloe know?" "No." I nodded slowly. "Good." Madison smiled. "I knew you'd understand." I paid the bill, stood up, and left. That evening, Chloe called me. She was excitedly talking about the wedding when I finally told her the truth. "We won't be attending." There was silence, then confusion. What happened? I repeated Madison's exact words. Nothing more, nothing less. For several seconds, Chloe didn't speak. Then she quietly said, "Okay," just one word, but it felt like a punch to the chest. After that, she never mentioned the wedding again. A week later, Madison called. "Dad, did you book your hotel yet?" "No." "What do you mean, no?" "We won't need one." Silence, then disbelief. "Wait, you're serious?" "Of course. You're really not coming?" I took a deep breath. "If Chloe isn't invited, neither am I." Madison immediately became frustrated. "So you're choosing her over your own daughter?" "Yes." The call ended moments later. Over the following weeks, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. My brother called. My sister-in-law called. Several relatives called. Every conversation sounded exactly the same. "It's only one day. Madison is stressed. Can't Chloe stay home?" Nobody cared how Chloe felt. Nobody cared that she'd spent months helping. Eventually, I stopped explaining. I simply repeated the same sentence. "If Chloe isn't welcome, neither am I." Then the truth started spreading through the family. People learned how much Chloe had contributed. They learned she'd been excluded anyway. And suddenly questions started being asked. Several relatives quietly chose not to attend. Not because I asked them, because they disagreed with what Madison had done. When the wedding day finally arrived, Chloe and I spent the day touring Northwood University, which had recently accepted her. We explored the campus, walked through dormitories, talked about her future, and honestly, it became one of the best days we'd ever shared. 2 days later, Madison appeared at my front door. The second I opened it, she snapped, "You made me look terrible." Not hello, not how are you, just that. I looked directly at her. "You did that yourself." Her expression hardened. "I can't believe you'd miss your own daughter's wedding." I stayed calm. "I can't believe you'd exclude your own family." For a moment, neither of us spoke. Then she shook her head. "You chose her over me." I nodded. "Exactly." She left furious. That was the last meaningful conversation we ever had. A month later, Chloe turned 18. One of the birthday cards came from Madison. Inside was a generic message and a gift card. Chloe read it, placed everything back into the envelope, dropped it into a drawer, and moved on. She never called, never texted, never acknowledged it. Madison got the wedding she wanted. The beautiful venue, the perfect photos, the elegant atmosphere, everything she dreamed of. But she lost something much more important, because the moment she decided Chloe wasn't family enough to attend her wedding, she stopped being family enough to matter.